All right, guys, this is the week 17 recap. I started my week off with DPW. Where the heck did I take this trade at? There we go. So I was looking for this thing to pop and fail pre-market highs. I was trying to be a lot more cautious. I was talking to some of my buddies, and they were telling me that I don't need to go in full size. Um, and I think I understood them wrong because this was an A plus setup. I should have went full size on this. So this one I should have went full size. These ones I shouldn't have went in full size. So the A plus setup I didn't go in full size. Then I did scale in full size on not exactly A plus setups. So I think I was understanding what they were saying wrong. So I went in third size here. I covered down here on my first indicator, which was this is a great trade. If honestly, if this would have been full size, I probably would have just been done right after this because another thing that I'm working on is not trying to hit a home run. Like get a add up consistent base hits until I start building my account up. Um, Popped up here. I saw some selling pressure. I shorted another third of my size. I didn't want this. I was looking for down here for my next target. Um, Once it pushed back up, I was just like, huh. I was like, all right, well, this is having like a little bit lower high. So I scaled in another 100 or another third position. Popped back up on at this point I'm fully loaded. Uh, Dropped back down. I covered a third. I covered another third down here, and then when this popped up, I covered another third. This was also not the best cover because I think that once it started curling up, I should have had it in the money. Like once it broke over the VWAP or whatever, like that would have been a little bit better of a win. I need to start working on my risk management a little bit better. Uh, Then I had max loss on OPTT. OPTT. Um, where the heck is this? So, uh, so it popped over the pre-market highs. I shorted full size because after DPW I was like, oh, I need on these A plus setups I need to go in full size. So I went in full size, which is fine. This time it didn't work. I had a very small cut, and that's completely fine. I'm trading the odds, like it's not 100% success rate that this works. When it doesn't work, I have a very small cut, which is fine. The thing that's not cool is me instantly jumping right back in right after it. I like after it doesn't work, I need to uh give it a little time to see what happens and because I mean there's huge amounts of volume coming in. This thing is very strong still. Uh, I think I do remember like a little bit of like wicking. I think that's why I jumped in a second time, but not positive on that. I have to go back and rewatch the tape and the recording and all that good stuff. But then this thing just ripped. Um, Came back down. I shorted on a lower high, kind of just kept on like consolidating a little bit. It held VWAP, which should have been like I do remember I could have covered here for actually a pretty significant win, and I should have taken it off here, but I got greedy as hell. And then instead of just cutting off break even and looking for another chance to re-enter, I was stubborn. I was like, oh, this won't break over $4. It'll stuff out at $4 and then go back down. And well, I was wrong, obviously. And I have a max loss with my broker, and so this knocked me over 20 cents over my max loss. So after this happened, I did try to re-enter over here when I saw this double top, and I got the notification that I was in a liquidate only phase, and so I was just like, oh, that sucks. I hit my max loss because I have my P&L, so I don't get. I try not to be greedy, but honestly, what I should have done is I should have, if I shorted here, I should have covered at least a third down here, and then have this break even, then look for another entry. That's how I should have played this, but the second short here was bad. I don't have a problem with this. The problem with this is that I didn't cover partial down here on VWAP because my targets have kind of changed. I need to start scalping more. So I had this nice wash. I mean, that's pretty good range too. So if I would have taken off a third here, I would have been. I'm pretty sure I would have been green, or at least like even. And I could have entered over here, and I'd had a great win. So. I mean that's a huge range, man. I would have absolutely killed it on this stock if I would have played it right. And that's one thing I'm learning is that it's not just knowing the setups and stuff, but it's also the timing. And I had bad timing. I shouldn't have reshorted here. I played this wrong, so it's just like little baby details I need to work out, and just trying to figure this all out a little bit. So then my next trade was MTC. I'm not exactly sure why I missed this. This would have been great. Honestly, this is my favorite setups anyways, so I'm not really sure why I missed this. I had a second opportunity over here, and I also missed this one too. But then if you look, it's also holding the VWAP, like I was saying on the last stock. So I need to start watching for this a lot more. This and the blue line, the 9 EMA, have been holding the price up and pushing off of it lately. And I need to watch for that. This thing popped up here. I saw it fell in under pre-market highs again. I thought for sure that I'd short here and then drop. I had it hit my stop loss, so I got stopped out. Started popping up here. Looked like a through wave pattern, so this would have been a perfect short right in here, waiting for the collapse of this area. I got in a little bit late. I covered, popped back up here. I recycled, covered, popped up here again. I shorted, cover. So I had a little win on this. I mean, it's not much range, but I was green on it, so I'm not gonna complain. And then today was kind of a weird day. So I normally trade from work, which is pretty cool. But so I had daily resistance up here, pre-market high was right here. I was looking for this thing to actually pop over here. I wanted it in this area somewhere. Didn't happen. I tried shorting the pop above 250 when it started filling under, but I'm at my house, and so my setup's completely different. So I don't know. This has definitely got me out of my normal routine. So I trying to make adjustments. So I missed both of these two shorts, which sucked. Then it started coming back up. I shorted under VWAP, popped up again, shorted up here. But I do want to I do want to admit that I messed up uh, because I was only supposed to trade a third size today. I added in another 100 shares or another yeah, well, another portion of my position up here, which was bad. I meant to cut off when it broke above this high. Um, Start curling back up. Hotkeys didn't work again, and this is where I'm panicking at. So when this happened, I put a manual order out there to cover up here. Luckily, that it didn't hit. Came back down. I covered half my position. I covered another half down here. I popped up here. I shorted, uh, risking just above because the black line's starting to go over the red lines. I should have stayed in, honestly. Um, it would have been a nice little win. Honestly, if I had shares still, I would actually be looking for right now because it's double topping right here. Uh, I would literally be shorting right now, and I'd be looking for the final cover down here. I'd go in full size, be looking for that. I don't know how this is going to play out. I'd be risking just above this black line. I'd be risking what, 2 cents? Three, yeah, 3 cents. I'd be risking 3 cents, looking for, what is that? 24, 8, 32 cents. So, I mean, that's a good risk reward. Volume's dying out, low volume. Um, but I don't have any shares, and I'm done for the day. So is what it is. Coulda, shoulda, woulda doesn't really work. So, anyways, I am pretty happy though because this is the first week that I've actually ended green. I was absolutely killing it in simulated trading, but the second I went live, my emotions have just been playing some crazy games with me, and I start getting super anxious to get in, super worried when it doesn't work right away. I've broken quite a few rules in the last few weeks, but I've also done some really good things too. So I also have to keep that in mind, that you know I'm still learning, and I've been getting a ton of help from Sean and Nico, and I truly appreciate their help. They've helped me out a ton. I've been having to do I have to do a pre-trade process. I dive into filings a little bit. They have to match up, or I don't take the trade, and it's been helping me a lot, being a lot more selective, and yeah, I think that I keep on getting this consistency. uh, I just start adding to my wins, and let the winners run, and keep my losses tight. This was a giant mess up. Like I said, I was trying to cover right here, which still would have been shit because my average is probably down here. So I mean, that's still pretty. That's like a 10 cent cut. So that's more than I want to be risking. But all in all, you know, I'm still a beginner. I'm gonna mess up. That's fine. But yeah. So this is week 17. Hope to have another green week next week, and then just keep on adding to it. So thanks for watching.